Uranus and Mars are squaring in the sky, so men are going to start vibrating out there. If it's the lower vibrational frequency, which 80% are low lives, then you're going to have a lot of electrical stimulation, like vibrating people. The Mars I'm talking about, let alone that Venus, Venus is squaring Uranus also. Mars is this week is the epic, Mars square to Uranus and Saturn, because Saturn has been doing this square for the last year and over a year. It's been fucking crazy with that. And um so now Mars, and so this is the populace, like you might know somebody, the male figures, they're all going to start agitating. If it could be actually a very productive, if anybody's on the divine masculine aspect of it, they could move into position to actually like do an unpredictable move that would help, and it would help their situation too. But be careful. Right now is a very accident prone time for people. Please be careful. When there's Mars and Uranus in the sky, well, whenever I see it in somebody's chart, I don't want to say it right away, but it depends on how old they are. If they're about 50 years old, I say, so when, you know, I'm glad you survived your tragic freak accident. Be careful out there right now, because there's this vibration, and a lot of people will think that they just got to do it, and it will be kind of like it'll just be it can be not the right move. It could be very hasty, right? I'm talking about the low life frequency that's just going to drink a beer and think they're going to get on a pogo stick and start bouncing, and that's the time when they fucking break their neck or something. And it's like, be careful this week. I'm a Mars ruled individual. I see this time as a great opportunity for humanity to do those weird moves, to do that change that makes it better. If there was something, and it's, well, Mars is squaring, it's men, it's a very vigorous kind of, be careful. Your local your nearest narcissist is agitating, and they want a plug in. They want to just ground in on their targets, and I'm pretty savvy to that at this point. Everybody should be. If people are just wanting to get a hold of you because they haven't done their inner work and they're just a wreck, and then you are just a way that they transfer onto you some things, because of course you're feeling life too. You have some things going on, and then so they get you agitated. This is the time. Back away from it. If you can, go up into the wilderness and be really quiet and listen to this amazing productive energy that's in the air. I feel it. It's like, okay, for me, being a Martian person, we've already set landmines. We've like, okay, we put this there, we put this there, burn this bridge here, put the laser beam over there, and set the light there, put the timer on. And it's like, now Mars is going to hit Uranus. And it's like, all right, we don't need low life decisions made, and we don't need to talk much. If there's something that you think that needs to be done, do it now on your own, and make sure it's for the greater whole, the greater good. Maybe it benefits you, maybe it benefits them. This is the man-woman thing now, and it has to do with everything, because Uranus is in Taurus. It has to do with everything that has to do with our value system, our money system, the way we transact. Why are we even associating? That's the truth. Men, women, now it's backing against, it's getting near Saturn, and 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 there's going to be a conjunction with Saturn and Mars soon, and Venus. Venus is right in between this rule book bullshit here, which you have to question Saturn. There is no question with Pluto. But you question Saturn. It's like, excuse me, but that's a roadblock. And actually, you're being a little bit cold on the issue, because you can look at it both ways. And so right now, it's just a lesson for humanity. It's just like, well, so what are you going to do? What you going to do? What you going to do? What you going to do, man and woman? You got woman up close, and man is a little behind. And she's being pressed against a bullshit system. And here comes the narcissist. Be careful. Your narcissist right now is agitating, and it's like, could you go find an outlet? Go find something else, because we're not going to get anything done right now. We can, if you know how to use, if we know how to use that energy of the physical, the masculine, the physical, like what can we do? What can we do? That's what the male Mars energy is. It's like, I can do it. I will do it. I will. I will. Watch me. Watch me. And it's like, yeah, baby. Women like it. It's like, all right. Can you go to the moon? Yeah. Watch me put a fire in my ass. Boom. Went to the moon. And that's what Mars will get done. It is just, we will get it done. Let's do it. So it's in the air right now. Figure out what to do. Don't jump on a pogo stick while you just had a fucking glass of wine next to the swimming pool. Think about it a little bit. Is there something going on deeper? Yes, it's been happening for the past year, a little over a year. We are not able to get shit together here. There's a way to work things out with each other. Makes sense. Somebody is making sense. Maybe too much sense, and you're not catching on to it or something. I don't know. But beware of the low life right now that is agitating. The best thing is like the best thing to think of to do. It's the worst thing is to go have a drink and go watch some television, because that fucking thing's gonna say some shit in your mind. You guys got to seek now, with the Mars square Uranus, some alone time and really think. Okay, what did you do all year? With what have you been trying to accomplish in your relationships? Like, and what was all the heat about? And what was all the fussing and the head dressing and all this stuff? That's where we're at. But watch out for the narcissist coming in who doesn't really understand. Like, well, we're kind of doing this is a long haul here. It's not just today I feel really fucked up. It's like, nah, this is kind of a gradual thing. And Mars knows how to keep an eye on that. It's like, okay, well, whatever. I am a god sitting here, and I have the alertness that everybody needs. This is Mars. There's not a single person that doesn't have a Mars quality in them. It's somewhere. And the problem with humanity is they've taken that, especially astrology. They've put Mars as a bad thing, and the anger and the fire that it takes to make anything. There's a metaphor and beautiful stories that the Buddhists and other human beings that have lived longer than us, and they know what it is to be human, and they honor the heat that comes from the anger, that is Mars. That they call it the heat that casts and makes the pottery now useful. It's soft before, but when you heat it and make it glow red, now when it cools off, you can use it. It's hard and it can carry things now. And they talk about that. You can't make a good sharp sword without heating it up first. And they relate that heat to the anger that's there, and it's going to get so hot it's going to mold. And it's like, well, what is needed is a better structure, a better shape. If it's the divine warrior god, that is Mars.